Hi, my name is Anderson Okai, and this is my week 3 assignment library management API. So this is my render swag UI, and this is my MongoDB Compass. So I want us to get all book. First of all, let's get execute getting all book, and we can see that it's empty. Let's check from the database too. We can see that it's empty here. So we are going to post a book. Let's post a book. So this is the content of the book. We are posting all the required fields. So you can see we have code 201 and response body. So let's check the database to confirm. So we can see it have been confirmed here, and we are going to check for invalid. So for the invalid, we are going to take out the author, then we run. Let's execute, and we can see that we have an error 400, and nothing happens to the code here. Nothing happens to the data in the database. Now I want us to get the book by ID. So let's try getting the book by ID, and we have been able to get the book by ID with code 200. And let's try an error 2 and see. So we have an invalid 500. So we are going to put the book, or we are going to update the book. So we will need the ID, and also we will need the request body, the content of the book. So we are going to change the amount to 100, the price 200. Let's execute. Now we can see that the price have changed to 100. Let's confirm from the database. So confirmed price 100. Now let's try some error. Let's try to enter like a wrong ID, and execute. So we have error 400. It means that the ID is a required field which need to be filled. So let's delete the book by copying the ID. Let's copy the ID, and we delete the book from the database. So let's delete, and this is our response 200. The book have been deleted. Let's confirm in the database to confirm the book have been deleted. So now let's go to membership. So we are going to get all members, and this is the database of the membership. So we have the membership, and we can see that it's empty. Let's get all members. So showing that it's empty. Let's post a member. We are going to create a new member named Anderson. So let's create a new member. Let's try. So we have a new member created. Let's check in the database to see if we have a new member. So this is a new member which we have created. Let's copy the id back. So let's create an error by removing the first name and last name. Let's execute it, and we have error 400. Let's get member by id. So we are getting member by id. So we have the member by id with code 200. Let's wrong id. Error 500, which means we can't get member with a wrong id. Now let's put a member. Now we have the id, we have the content. So we have the content, and we are going to change the status. So from the database we can see that it's active to inactive. Let's change inactive and execute. So let's run it here. So we can see that it's inactive in the database in here. And let's try something to invalid to see if we get invalid. So we have accept, and let's delete some of the id and run. So we can see an error message 400 telling us that it failed. Now I want us to delete. To delete, we need the id. Let's come back and copy the id. Control C. So let's delete with the id, and voila, member deleted. So we can check here. You can see that there is no member here. Now let's check the GitHub. So this is the GitHub, and let me refresh it again. We can see that for security reason there is no credentials showing here, no sensitive information showing here. The .env file is not showing here. This shows that